Guys, so this video is long overdue. I am now 4 months post-op. I said I was going to do an update video a long time ago. So this is an update on my pulsatile tinnitus, stent placement, recovery process. I'm approaching the 4-month mark now. I'm here out for a walk right now because walking's good for, walking's good for my mental health. So with the stent, the risk is possible stroke. They had me on Plavix for 3 months. I'm not on it anymore. I did, however, end up having, sorry if I have like snot. I did have another surgery during my recovery. So they don't know if this is related, but it probably didn't help that I was on Plavix. I had internal bleeding, which normally, I guess, this type of bleeding the body would absorb. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. Because I was on Plavix though, that probably didn't help. So I ended up having another big surgery. They had to go in, stop the bleeding, clean stuff out. So then I had to recover from that surgery. It was abdominal surgery, so that was fun. Keep that in mind. There's always risks with blood thinners. Oh, there's so many sounds everywhere. So with blood thinners, there's the risk. I had so many bruises. Can't drink alcohol because that thins your blood too. I was also on aspirin, still on the aspirin. Sorry, I thought it was gonna be a good idea just to like do this outside because look how pretty it is. But now I have like, I don't know if you can see the moon there, but I have like snot. I appreciate everyone's comments on my first video. I know this is a frustrating thing to have. I still fear that my other side is gonna start with the pulsatile tinnitus. They did tell me I had stenosis on this side, so I mean just the other night I was up, I thought I heard a sound and I just went into like anxious mode, just freaking out like please no, please don't have it start on that side, because I don't think people realize how horrible this condition is. It's like, I know I added a sound in the first video, but I don't think I made it loud enough. And it's kind of like the ultrasound sound when you're pregnant, but non-stop in your ear, which is worse at night. There's so much anxiety attached to it. There's also anxiety still after the stent procedure, because now you have a stent. Now you're like, you don't just worry about it coming back, but you also worry about the complications from the stent. Like this headache, is it because it's cold out, or because I have a cold or something, or is it because I'm getting a blood clot? You know, those kind of things. Like you still worry after the surgery. I didn't even think about that when I was preparing for this procedure. I was just thinking of getting rid of the sound, but you still deal with stuff afterward. And right after I posted that first video, the type of headache I had, it's so cold. My word just disappeared. It's like, I don't know, maybe 5 degrees out right now. What was I saying? Shoot. Okay, I think I was talking about the new type of headache I had after the first video went out. So it then switched to nerve pain, which is horrible in your head. It's horrible overall in your body. I've had nerve pain before in other parts of my body, but when it's in your head, it's like that brain freeze feeling, like a pulsing brain freeze feeling. I would get it every few seconds, sometimes every few minutes. It lasted for at least a week. I ended up getting new medication for it because it was horrible. I had to ask for extra time off of work because of that new headache. When I last did the first video, it was like a pressure in my head. I think I compared it to like being on an airplane with a sinus infection. Ooh, I gotta put this glove on right. My fingers are cold. I compared it to a sinus infection on an airplane, but the new one is like the brain freeze feeling over and over again. I wasn't the kindest person to my caregivers. So far, I'm doing okay. I was not expecting the second surgery. I was not expecting all the anxiety that would come with a stent. Oh yeah, because that was another thing. When I was in the emergency room for my bleeding, they're like, can you get in an MRI? And at that moment I was like, I don't know. I have this card with me because I have a card that explains what the stent is, but it is MRI conditional, my understanding. So there has to be certain conditions with the magnets for me to have an MRI. So I was able to get the MRI. But yeah, and another thing I didn't think about, like let's say I move out of state, I guess I would have to have like a new provider for backup. I don't know. I haven't thought about it that far. I have no plans of moving out of Alaska, but if I do, I don't know, it's just freaky to know that I have something in my head and it's not commonly known. Like the condition itself wasn't commonly known, so the treatment isn't commonly known. So if I go, like even when I go to the regular doctor, they're like, wow, huh. So it's like, it doesn't bring me comfort to know that a lot of people don't know about the stent in the head. I don't know. So it's something to worry about in the future, but I just wanted to share that because it's not like a quick fix and then everything's fine. Like usually you just hear people like, I got stented, the sound is gone, and now they've like, you just assume they're living a happy, perfect life. And I just want to let you know that there are risks. There is that anxiety that comes with it. Yeah, and I want to thank everyone that commented on my first video, everyone that has reached out and asked me questions about it. It is frustrating because it's not well known, and there's like, even now, like when I tell people I have a stent, or they're like, oh, is your ringing gone? And it's like, no, it's not regular tinnitus. It was never that. It was my heartbeat in my ear. And it goes in one ear and out the other. Like some people just don't want to listen. From now on, my next follow-up will be 6 months, and I'm still on the aspirin for life. And if anything changes, I guess maybe I'll do another update video, but I think this is pretty much it. I don't know if I'm leaving anything out. If I think of anything, I will record this inside because I'm cold. I'm gonna continue on my walk. Look how pretty this is. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try do my best to answer. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.